Your guide to watching villainous anime. Someone who I think has seen all of them. The villainous anime are kind of interesting because it's isekai, but obviously a woman protagonist. It can range anywhere from they're very empowered to they're just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. If you want a very empowered villainess, I love Villainous Level 99. It doesn't take itself too seriously either. And a lot of the villainous anime also, they usually have to do with they're getting into an otome game, which is basically just a dating sim game. But yeah, Villainous Level 99 is really fun because she doesn't really care about anything. She's just trying to try to power up, basically. I'm in love with the villainess, so I'm Taming the Final Boss is probably my favorite romantic villainous story. I just love the dynamic between the couples, so if you're looking for that, that's a good one. It still has a lot of banter and wit, and it's still very funny. If you want a reverse harem, and you just want something kind of nonsensical that you can just turn your brain off and watch and just enjoy, then I recommend checking out All Routes Lead to Doom. That one, I wouldn't say like the story isn't like crazy, but like it's just fun. It's a fun one. Dr. Elise is a really good one if you want one that like she used to be. It's kind of cool. She was a villainess, then she became a doctor, then she became a villainess again. So it's kind of got like that Apothecary Diaries feel a little bit in terms of the solving medical issues. It's very different, but like in terms of that, it's similar. Now I also include why Ray Liotta ended up at the Duke's Mansion as part of kind of like the villainess trope, because she's sort of put into that villainous role. You know, she's not the protagonist, and she's isekai'd into this storybook. And that's probably one of my absolute favorites. I actually think out of all of them, if you're new into villainous stories, watch Why Ray Liotta ended up at the Duke's Mansion first. And I probably should have mentioned it first, I'm sorry for that. If you want a really cute GL villainous anime, you can watch I'm in Love with the Villainess. I love it. I think it's really good. The Most Theoretical Last Boss Queen is a great villainous anime if you want to kind of see. She does a lot of like, it's kind of like Villains Are Destined to Die. So she does a lot of sort of evil things as the villainess, and you see those things that she did and she tries to make up for them. And finally, Game World Reincarnation. That is an 18 plus recommendation for anyone. And that is a spicy villainous story. So if you like The Villainess and the Demon Knight, that's when you would check that one out. Also, there's Tear Moon Empire, which I'd recommend to anyone who likes Dr. Elise. It's kind of got a similar premise. She's trying to avoid being executed. And if you've seen all those, that's where you go into I'll Become the Villainess, who goes down in history, which is airing right now. So yeah, feel free to ask more questions if that was confusing at all. Or if anyone wants me to rank the villainous anime, I can, but that's kind of a lowdown of them.